Time to eat. Look at the mess you've made. Hi everyone, welcome back to Vlogmas day 16. So I thought it would be a good time to talk about what the pets eat since I made it home again in time for dinner. I actually stopped and picked up veggies tonight, so it worked out really well. But I just kind of wanted to talk through the diet that I feed my guinea pigs and my rabbits. So they are all on a low calcium diet as much as I possibly can to try to keep the risk of bladder stones down. So what the guinea pigs get every day for veggies, or like an example of a diet. So what they got today, because they don't get the exact same thing every single day, but an example of what they got today is they each got a leaf of green leaf lettuce, then they got some radicchio, they got some green pepper, and then they each got a cherry tomato. So that is kind of a normal day for the guinea pigs. They don't always get radicchio because our grocery store in town doesn't have it, and I have to go to a different store in a different town. But I get it as much as I can because they all love it, and I do try to give them a lot of green pepper. So that is what all of the guinea pigs eat. The bunnies have a very similar diet. So they have some green leaf lettuce as well as some radicchio. Then they get a small amount of kale, and then they get cilantro, and I've been starting to add in some herbs as well. So you can see Mikey is actually eating some mint right now. So I've been testing out some new herbs with them to see what they like, just so I can give them some variety and to spice up their diet a little bit. They also don't get radicchio all the time, but they also really enjoy it. You can see Andy's chomping away on that. So that is kind of what I choose to feed. That's a good snapshot of what like a daily diet would be. I do mix in other things to add some variety. They also all get a piece of cucumber for a lunchtime snack. Well, the bunnies don't, because the bunnies don't actually like cucumber. But the bunnies usually get carrot, or they'll get like a little piece of banana, something small to be a treat. So that is what they get veggie-wise in a day. I use the chart on Guinea Links that shows safe vegetables for the guinea pigs, and then I use House Rabbit Society website to find a list of safe and healthy vegetables for the bunnies to alternate and give them some variety. So I will link those down below if you are interested in a source to provide your own pets with a healthy variety of veggies every day. When it comes to pellets, you can see I actually have 3 different pellet containers. So most of the guinea pigs eat the Sherwood Adult Timothy pellets, and then the bunnies eat the Sherwood Adult Rabbit Timothy pellets. I will link Sherwood down below, but they're pretty much the healthiest pellet that you can get on the market right now, so I will link it down below so you can read more about it, but I highly recommend. Everybody likes them, with the exception of Georgie. So you can see Georgie has his own bin here, and that is because he has eaten the same food for his entire life, and I cannot get him to switch to Sherwood. He just won't do it. He just won't eat pellets if I switch them. So just because it really wouldn't be a huge deal if he didn't get pellets, I would like him to eat some just to make sure he's getting all the nutrients he needs, but to get him to also eat pellets, he does get the Oxbow Adult Guinea Pig food. I will link it down below as well. It is a little easier to get. I do wish he would switch to the Sherwood because the Sherwood is healthier, but the Oxbow is not super unhealthy by any means. So that is what he gets. He gets his own special food. I use pellets mainly to kind of gauge if something's wrong with someone, because they all come out to get pellets in the morning. So if somebody's not coming out to get pellets, then I kind of check on what's going on, with the exception of the girls, because they could care less about pellets. But you can see they like veggies. And then of course, on top of pellets and veggies, everybody has fresh water at all times, and everybody has hay 24/7, as much as they could possibly want to eat. We feed the KMS Hayloft bluegrass hay. I am very allergic to Timothy hay, so we choose to feed the bluegrass because it is very similar nutritionally to Timothy hay. I do sometimes also get orchard grass just to kind of mix it up, and I will sometimes get some Timothy hay, mostly for the bunnies because they do really like Timothy hay, and I will mix that in occasionally as well. But overall, everybody does really, really well on the bluegrass, and everybody really likes it. We go through a 45-pound box about every 6 to 7 to 8 weeks, I would say. I order every 6 weeks, and we're usually getting pretty low at that point. So that is how much hay we go through. Everybody loves it, and I highly, highly recommend KMS Hayloft. Their hay is extremely consistent quality. I've never had a bad box, and it's just nice and leafy and green when you get their bluegrass. So highly recommend. We'll link them down below as well. You can see everybody loves their veggies. Georgie is chowing down. They love getting radicchio, so I try to buy it more often. One other thing that I did talk about recently in another Vlogmas video, but that is still kind of part of their diet, is I do feed some of the Sherwood Pet Health support tabs. So I have the digestive ones here that I give to the bunnies, and then I do give the urinary support ones to the guinea pigs every so often. And I also have the vitamin C ones that I give every so often to the guinea pigs as well, just to supplement their vitamin C intake. So I really, really like these. I like the idea of them. Some of them, they just won't eat. For example, the little babes, so Johnny and June, won't eat any of these because they are a weird texture. So that is the only issue that I have run into, but everybody else will eat them and does just fine. And I haven't talked about it before, but we do have a separate fridge for the pet food. So we have a mini fridge in their room that holds all of their veggies for easy access. So you can see we are pretty well stocked right now. I went today to get what veggies we needed and got some. You can see I have mint for the bunnies. We have some carrots. We just have all of their veggies in here, and I just like to keep them in here for easy access when we are feeding them. The only problem is we can't open this fridge for any reason unless we're giving them food because they'll all go nuts for it.